Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my review for The Dictator, a new Sacha Baron Cohen movie where, of course, he dresses up and makes fun of things and makes jokes and offends a lot of people. So, this movie is actually different than Borat and Bruno. This one's pretty much an actual movie. Those two that I just mentioned, they were more like him dressing up as a character and going around with real people reacting, doing things and letting them react to the camera in weird ways. And this film is more just like a regular movie, which is definitely different. But hey, it still could be good. It might be funny. It might just be a fun little movie. I don't know. Let's find out. So the story for The Dictator is very simple. You have Sacha Baron Cohen, who plays the dictator of a foreign country called Wadia, and he's a dictator. You know, he's a douchebag. He goes around, he murders people for no reason. He has a beard, whatever. He has nuclear weapons. Cool. And he goes to the United States so he can pretty much address his weapons and pretty much threaten the United States in a way. And he goes there, and then boom, out of nowhere he gets kidnapped. He gets thrown into like a torture chamber. He gets his beard ripped off of him, and then he finds out that he's been replaced by another person that looks exactly like him, and he doesn't know why, so he has to go find out why. In between that, he finds some people that he supposedly executed before, and he meets up with some of them, and he meets up with this really butch-looking Anna Faris, who is obviously the love interest of the film, and that's pretty much the story. I mean, he has to go figure out why this happened, and it's stupid. It's just supposed to be a fun little story with Sacha Baron Cohen acting like a dick everywhere. I mean, he is a douchebag throughout this entire film. He'll just, I don't know, where start kicking kids and freaking bad-mouthing people, and it's very funny. It's very entertaining to watch him do that. Sacha Baron Cohen definitely does that fantastically in any movie he's in that's obviously rated R. And of course, this is not a Borat or a Bruno where it's just real time. Well, not real time. It's not real where he's actually going to real people. It's actors, everybody is. But it's still fun to watch him do that stuff. The acting, I gotta admit, Sacha Baron Cohen, he is fearless, alright? Now, of course, this is a regular movie, not like Borat and Bruno. Bruno and Borat were all like, okay, they had stories, and there's parts here and there that were, of course, scripted, but there was other times where, of course, most of the movie was him just going around to real people and just doing strange things and getting real reactions. In this film, it's more just like a film, which is kind of sad, but still, it has that fearless aspect to Sacha Baron Cohen, where he will offend anybody, Jewish people, black people, white people, it doesn't matter, he doesn't care, and I thought it was really, really funny. I thought it was really funny. There was parts in here that I shouldn't have laughed at, and I really did, and he did a great job in this film. Comedy-wise, it's offensive, it's crude. There's some times where it's a little inventive in the way of being crude and just disgusting. Like this whole birthing scene in the film, which is just strange, and then it turns somewhat into like a love scene, and it's like, oh, what? It's really awkward and strange. There's a whole scene where they're talking, him and the scientist partner, who comes in later in the film, who they're like in a helicopter, just, you know, doing stuff, and they're just like speaking their language, and they start throwing out things like 9/11 and World Trade Center and Empire State Building, and there's this two American couple just like, what? Oh no, 9/11 2012, he says at one point. It's like, oh no, and it's really funny. It's very awkward and very, very, like I said, crude and just really, really strange. Very strange humor in this film, and I really liked it. Sacha Baron Cohen did a fantastic job. Anna Faris does a good job as well, playing pretty much the love interest. John C. Reilly comes in for a very quick and brief appearance, and he's very funny. He's actually really funny in this film. I think it's probably the funniest I've seen him in since probably Talladega Nights. And some other people like Ben Kingsley, who plays like I guess I can't remember who he plays, but he plays the advisor, I think, of the dictator, and he does a good job. I think he's just happy to be in a real movie for once, because he's been in like what, 500 DVD movies, you know, straight to DVD movies recently. So maybe he's just happy to be in a real movie now. I don't know, but he played Gandhi. Come on, he's a good actor. He should be in more movies. Cast him in more movies. Okay. Anyway, back to the movie. who else? I forgot who plays the scientist partner, but he does a really good job, especially when he's with Sacha Baron Cohen's character, and they have some chemistry and some really funny lines. I really like that. So you know what? I'm just gonna say right here, the acting and even the comedy. I already talked about the comedy, so I'm just gonna say it right here. I thought it was very fun, very funny to watch all the actors pull off all these lines and stuff, especially Sacha Baron Cohen and even John C. Reilly for the short appearances in it. I thought it was very, very funny to watch both of those guys, and even the scientists later on in the film. Everybody did a great job. I'm just going to say it right here. It's very, very funny, but you have to go in expecting pretty much Borat and Bruno humor. So anyway, I'm going to give this movie a 31 out of 40. I thought it was a very fun movie. Nothing amazing, but very, very fun. Hopefully the next movie Sacha Baron Cohen makes will go back to the Bruno and Borat route. So anyway, there you go. There's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you and goodbye.